After some high drama in Game 1, a capacity crowd on hand here, and they're definitely making their presence felt. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Pokey Pack is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's take a look at the right side of the infield today. Both of them have gold. One is the second baseman, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them. The other one to save runs for his infielders with dramatic picks and manipulating that bag.
Leading up tonight for Houston, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Batting second, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch down the third baseline. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now 51 degrees at first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here comes another 0-2. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Reddick behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Here now the 2-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the field back for it.
To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit's all they get. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Justin Verlander will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Juan Renato.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Kid Lactawala. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Lactawala is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Verlander gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In now, Major Dirtbag, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. We are still scoreless. Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
The center fielder, number 4.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Springer.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ratto has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Batting 5th, the 3rd baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he misses ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 3-2 pitch. To short, hit hard, and that's through for a hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
2 on here with 1 man out, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Reined in to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding into the box, Doughboy, Stu, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. The 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, King Kobayashi.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Oh, he gets around on the fastball here and drives it out to deep left center field. And this will be over the wall. It's gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Standing in now, Franz Franchise. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Franchise, a native of Germany. This is his first year at the big league level. One and one to count. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-2, full count. Verlander deals the 3-2. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
The right fielder, Chester.
Digging in, Chester Fielder. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. Gurriel calls for it. 2 down.
The shortstop, Maxwell Wolverine.
Next up for the Red Sox, Maxwell Wolverine. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Verlander pauses. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One and two to the Boston shortstop.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Franchise is off at first with 2 away. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Grounded to the right. Gurriel scoops it up. Oh, beautiful dive. How about that? Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
The Astros, the first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirino.
1 out now in the Houston third, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, base hit to right.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Bradley.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder, Michael Brantley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dirtbag is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. So coming to the plate, Juan Ratto, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The second baseman, Juan Ratto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's out number 1.
Next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Kid Lactawala.
Ready for another chance? Kid Lactawala, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. 3-1. Tiny Thurman will be next. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Ready now, Tiny Thurman. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Thurman, a 6'4" switch hitter. This is his first year at the big league level. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box, Doughboy, Stu.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
First time up, he went down looking. Comes set, the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
The 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Next up for the Stros, number 44. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, number 44.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Behind 0-2 now. This is hit softly to third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
So the base is empty here with one away, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down when you start going through that lineup the second and third time.
A terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter,
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Dirtbag. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So striding in, Jose Altuve, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Springer at second, Bregman at first, 2 out in the inning. Fouled away.
Nope.
Holds off on the palm ball, I believe, and it's 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They still trail 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Trying to pick things up where we left off. King Kobayashi, he'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. On its way is pitch number 75. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now at the plate, Franz, franchise. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Altuve for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box now, Chester Fielder, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for Boston, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right. Thanks, Heidi.
For the Astros, the first baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One and one to Chirinos.
Ball, 1 strike.
No runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he's safe. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Brantley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up, one there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. First offering on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Two out with the man at first. Weak roller right side. He's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. They're down 1-0. Standing in, Maxwell Wolverine. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And he struck him out. So he's 1 shy of the magic 3,000 strikeouts as that number sits on 2,999. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Juan Ratto comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-1 home. Sharp ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kid Lakdawala. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. Now it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Ratto, base runner at first with one out. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. He's running line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Hey, you know it's not a hit and run right there with a 3-2 full count. Just putting a runner in motion, but it worked out just the same. Nice base hit right there, and we got first and third.
Stepping in now, Tiny Thurman. Strike called. Now the throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now two runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now at the plate, Major Dirtbag. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Doughboy, Stu. He swings and grounds it to short. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Striding in for Houston, number 44. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Next to the Astros, the center fielder, George Springer.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Stu charging this one, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
2 out, nobody on. Thurman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 2-0. Hector Rondon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30, Hector Rondon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, King Kobayashi.
Lead off for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, King Kobayashi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, Franz Franchise. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a double play victim last time around. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Chirinos corrals it, and the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Chester.
Now batting, Chester Fielder. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopper foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Rondon looks in. Here's the 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Or you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Into the box now. Maxwell Wolverine. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Popped straight up. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Astros nothing. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th now in game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Ratto is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
The first baseman, number 10.
In now, Yuli Gurriel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Popped him up. Ratto ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0.
Ladies
Joe
and gentlemen,
Smith gets the
your
call
attention,
from the
please.
pen to take over on the
Now
mound and
pitching
start
for
the
the
home
Astros,
seventh.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Ratto. He'll match
Leading
up with a
off
new pitcher
for
to
the
begin
Red
their
Sox.
half of the seventh. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get to the wall out near the 310 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Kid Lakdawala,
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Settling in now, Tiny Thurman. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
Hit hard on the ground at third. Bregman gloves it. Onto the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox on top, 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Robinson Chirinos.
Leading off
2
for
base hits,
Houston,
both singles
the
to this
catcher,
point.
number
Starting to
28,
run out of time. They haven't been able to score any
Chirinos.
runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow.
The
You're
left fielder,
hanging
number
on to a
23,
slim lead, and the
Michael
last thing you want to do
Bradley.
is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll
pitching
make a
for the Red
matchup
Sox,
move here and bring on a southpaw to
38,
face the left-handed hitter due up.
Hannigan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest.
Reddick.
Into the box, Josh Reddick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Chirinos leads off first with 1 away. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
Jake
Now running at
Marisnick
second
will
base.
come on now and pinch
Number
run
6,
here.
Jake Marisnick.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 44. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
On the line, that's a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And game 7 is tied.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base
center
hits.
fielder,
This
number
one's
4,
getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Jimmy Pedroza gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 96, Jimmy Pedroza.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's that.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he misses with it, ball four. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding in, Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Pedroza has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
In the dirt here. Still only 1 out in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. From the stretch. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Jake Marisnick will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 6.
Chris Davinsky is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Standing in, Major Dirtbag. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
The 3-1. Hot shot to third. Bregman has it. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
Now batting, third baseman, Doughboy Stu.
Stepping into the box, Doughboy Stu. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Chirinos is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, King Kobayashi.
Now at the plate, King Kobayashi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Line toward the gap in left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Jose Altuve.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Stepping up now, Yuli Gurriel. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch, and looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Number 28.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's
a swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Here's Michael Brantley. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Gurriel, the runner at second with 1 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Gurriel ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up.
Booth Tuttle takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 69, Booth Tuttle.
Into the box, number 44, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Franchise gathers, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Astros lead this one 4-2. Will Harris is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Striding in for Boston, Franz Franchise. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The payoff pitch one more time. Lifted in the air out to right. Marisnick is there. One away.
Now batting, right fielder, Chester Fielder.
At the plate, Chester Fielder. First pitch on its way. Popped high in the air. Bregman waits on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Maxwell Wolverine.
Digging in now, Maxwell Wolverine, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Two-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And here's a curveball that he spikes in the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Juan Ratto. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1. And he popped him up. Bregman on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Kid Lactawala. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they're going to get one back, and maybe both, as this is down for extra bases. And a relay to the plate, and he's in there safely, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Boy, this is one of the advantages of being the home team, getting that last chance to hit, D-Roll. Big base hit right there. Ties things up here in the 9th.
Oh, the boys are going crazy in the dugout right now. We could have a fresh ball game on our hands right here with some extra innings looming. Let's see if they're able to tack on one more.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Tiny Thurman, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Roberto Osuna takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the 9th to send this one to extra innings.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Houston, number 54, Roberto Osuna.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Major Dirtbag. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Comes set. The 0-1. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Springer looking up. Game over. center field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Seven to 4 is the final score in tonight's game. Boston get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Hoot Tuttle is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755.